It's either a big flock of pigeons or rain on the roof here.
Well, I hope it isn't pigeons.
I hope not, too.
I've seen them flying around up there.
We could use the water.
Yeah, well, we can't measure that stuff. We can measure this. Past 24 hours in Fresno, we've had about 1,400ths of that has come in about the past 7 hours. That makes now over 2 inches, 2 1/16 for the year. Last year, 6 1100 normals, 5 1/10 inches. And that's the way we stack up right now. We're still well behind, but we're getting there. This is Greece now. If you're tired of hearing about snow around here, take a look at Greece. This is a countryside area around Athens, and it brought a little happiness to people around there as hundreds of farms and roads were isolated. Police reported some shepherds were missing in the central part of that country. That's one problem we don't have here. We don't miss any shepherds. In the background, Manchester Mall. And not raining at the time we took this tonight. It's raining there now, no doubt, as it's coming down quite hard. We have a little front coming through. We'll have a little bit more on that. 1,800ths, as I said, in Fresno, and I also said 1,400ths in the past 7 hours. So it's rained hard mostly just up till now. 56 in Fresno, 57 is normal, 58 last year. 49 in Mariposa, but 50 is a rule for temperatures to our north, and 60s to the south with 65 in Hanford today. And right now in Fresno, 40 the temperature, the dew point, or make that 48 the temperature, the dew point 45, the humidity 90%, wind southeasterly at 15, that's right, 15, they're quite heavy, 29.97 and steady. The air quality today was good. And we saw the sun peeking through a little while today. I guess we'd call it partly cloudy for most of the afternoon, and by the later part of the afternoon, of course, those dark clouds came rolling in that we saw in the north. That was a front. It brought about 72/100ths of an inch to Sacramento in the past 24 hours, an inch and 4/10 to San Francisco in the past 24. By the way, Badger Pass and China Peak both report about 20 inches of new snow in the past 24 hours. They've had 40 inches at China Peak since 4 a.m. Friday when this big storm started up there. 2,300ths at Santa Maria. Even Bakersfield has had more rain than we had in the past 24 hours with 2,100ths, but we're starting to get some now, and we're going to catch up. Big mass of clouds here, just southern edge of the state down here is where most of it's been ending today. Behind that is a little bit of clearing, but this is cold air back here. Cold air is unstable air, conducive to thunderstorm activity. Updated shot here now. First front tailed off down here, another front in here today, and this is what's starting to come through right now. This little blob of moisture here, which extends well back into the Pacific. It's what we call a vorticity area, and what it basically means is that there's a lot of unstable air in that part of the Pacific, which is moving in our direction. Low pressure off the coast right now. We've got the upper air wind shooting down from the north, carrying with it that extremely cold Arctic air. Swings it back up into California, drives these fronts in. There's the latest one we've been able to pick up. There may be others, but I don't think they'll be as strong as the one that went through last night. Not quite as much snowfall expected in the Sierra tonight. Around the nation today, pretty good sunny weather most places, except New York had some snow flurries. 42 degrees at the city, New York City. 28 in Chicago, 18 in Minneapolis. A little bit of snow in the Colorado Rockies today. And now, to forecast. San Francisco, 60% chance of rain tomorrow, decreasing to 30% by tomorrow night. A low 47 tonight, the high tomorrow 54. And in the City of Angels, showers tonight and tomorrow morning, clearing off, be partly cloudy by tomorrow afternoon, a low of 50 tonight, the high tomorrow 62. And over at the coast, if you're planning a trip over that way, Monterey will have showers tomorrow, about 55. Santa Maria, San Luis, showers and 60 degrees. And the Sierra still has that traveler's advisory on. 35 at Yosemite in the Valley, 28 at Huntington Lake, and about 35 in the nice community of Shaver Lake. Fresno, about a 60% chance of rain tonight, 40 tomorrow, 20% tomorrow night, 45 tonight's low, 55 the high tomorrow, winds west to northwesterly. Partly cloudy Friday, weekend looks very nice. Saturday, Sunday, fair skies, temperatures in the 50s throughout this time, and all areas above 32 degrees tonight. At least we're not missing any shepherds like Greece is. We don't have quite that problem, but we have others.
None of them have phoned in yet.
Maybe there are.
When they do, we'll tell you about them. Steve, everybody in New York is probably hoping that it doesn't rain.